This video is in response to a viewer who had asked, how do I pick my colors? I believe that came from Pb&j. And so I was getting ready to color and I thought, I'm going to do it really quick on how I pick colors. There are so many ways to do this. I will do another video of all the other different ways to do it, but for today, I'm just going to do a quick, fast one. So I usually start off with like a little swatch sheet. I found this online. I'm going to try to find the gal's channel that this came from and see if I can link it. But I love having these. I have a bunch of them that I've printed out and I have them next to my chair as I'm doing a project like this. Next item is I have my swatches from Prisma. These, I can't remember where I got this swatch fan chart. It's okay. I like it, but I think I'm going to redo it. But for today, that's what we're going to work on. Then I'm going to flip this over because I know that the lights are going to just blare super hard on that. We're going to start here in Johanna Basford. This is my color. We'll go through that next. So I'm going to just put those right off to the side. We got our color chart. And let's see, where am I in my whips? Let's see, I am doing, sorry, I thought I had this. Okay, so I'm doing the fruits and vegetable page. And what I'm trying to do is the blackberries. So all I do is I'm going to turn this off to the side. I hope this comes through without too much glare. So I've got the blackberries, and what I do, and I'm so sorry, I think the ring is going to just, okay, let me see if I can move this off to the side. Okay, so sorry about the ring. I don't know how to get rid of that. So I apologize for anybody that bothers them. So all I do is I just go through, obviously that's not going to be any of the colors. I go through really quick and I pick out colors. I'm like, okay, well that's going to be close, but I'm not going to work on that berry. I'm going to work on the top berry over here for right now. So I'm just going to grab, not going to grab that one, but I'm going to go through and go, okay, so what do I have that kind of works? Okay. Those work. Obviously those work. Okay, that kind of works. So I kind of, let's see. Okay, I don't like those. I don't like those. Let's see. Oh, I kind of like those. Okay. Oh, I'm really liking that one. That one for the highlights, I'm liking that one. Okay, so I'm going to look at those. And nothing else sticks out too much. So I put those off to the side, and then I start with, okay, the ones that kind of made the cut. So these are here are the swatches that kind of made the cut. So I'm looking for the highlight color. What highlight color do I think would kind of maybe look the best? And I'm like thinking, no, okay. Nope. Oh, that cloud blue. Okay, so I kind of like the cloud blue one. Oh, don't move that. Okay, so the cloud blue. All right, so I'm kind of liking cloud blue, so I'm going to write that down as one that I like. And I'll write that off to the side. So I kind of like the cloud blue, and that is the 1023. Okay, perfect. Cloud blue, I like that one. Is there any other one that I like off that? Powder blue. Nah, not so much for the powder blue. Okay, let's go over here. No, there's nothing there for that one. And okay, nothing much there. No, not so much, not so much. Okay, so I think these will look better for that berry. All right, so I'm going to go up to the next one and then go, all right, where else, what else sticks out? And I'm thinking, ooh, 208. I kind of like 208. Okay, so I'm going to write down 208. All right, I like that one. Okay. Let's see. Which one else do I like there? Okay, so sometimes this gets a little difficult. You kind of go and think, well, oh, you know what, that 933 could actually be kind of good. Okay, so I'm going to put the 933. That's kind of good. All right, that's fine. Do I like any of the rest of these? Not so much. Do I like any of those? Nope. Okay, so let me go back over here. Let me see what else I've got. Go through here one last time, see if there's anybody in this pool that I like. No, not so much. Go back here. You know, not really. Okay, so we're gonna go over here one last time. Oh, I really like that slate gray. I'm liking it for the very tips or the sides. So, okay, so I'm gonna put that down. And then that gives 4 colors. I usually like to try to go in 3s if I can. 3s, 6s, odds. I really like the odds. I don't think I see anything else though that I really, really love. No, well, no, I changed my mind. Oh, that slate blue. Okay. That'll be good. So I've got a couple darks and color lights. Okay, perfect. So that's what we're going to go with. So what I'll do is I take my little chart and I'm going to go ahead and get this out of our way so that we don't have to worry about this. I have to look at the glare. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down, so number 933, number 208, number 1024, number 936, and 1023. Okay, so those are the numbers that I'm going to pull. So this is kind of how I have my pencils set up. Everybody does it a little bit different and everybody finds what works best for them. So I have a hard time seeing where they go back in order. And what I did is I just put these, they're not in color order. I know that could be kind of up for debate, but what I did is I just went by the number on the pencil. And the reason being is because I have them in color order here. So when I want to look at color order, I just go here and then I match the number. It was very difficult to keep them in color order and then figure out how to put them all back in. So I pulled them out, I went in with my label maker, and I've put them in to the order in which the number on the pencil. It's kind of interesting the way that's worked because a lot of times all of these that are here, they all kind of have a hue to them that make a lot of sense and they all kind of work. Your greens, your brights, your pinks, they all kind of work a little bit. So sometimes I find it where like this section, if you're working on something, everybody that sits over here works well together. Everybody that sits here seems to play well together. Everybody that sits here seems to play well together. Everybody that sits over here, they tend to play very well and very nice to each other. So I don't get too worried about that. But you pick whatever works the best, whatever is the easiest for you to be able to find the colors that you want, but then to be able to get them back into your case. So we're looking for 933. So we got 933. Then we've got 208, and then 936. Let's see, and then we've got 1023. Oh, see, and 1024. Like, isn't that crazy? They were sitting right next to each other. So hopefully they'll play well together. So now that I've got my things, I pull them off to the side, and I will go ahead and just kind of swatch down the color a little bit on here, just so that I can have a quick reference. So there's the dark and there's kind of light, and just so I get an idea, because even though these are here, sometimes they just, I don't know, for some reason they just don't work. Plus I get lost on where I'm at. I can take this and put it back into my book until I've completed that out. So we've got the 208, we have 933. Ew, I love that color. I think that color is beautiful. All right, and then we've got 936. Okay, interesting. I don't know about that one still. Okay, so 1023. This is a great color. It helps with blues and mixing of everybody. And then we've got the 1024. Okay. All right, beautiful. So one last time, we'll have to do this real quick. Let's see what this looks like as far as, does it kind of match the colors that we were going for? So let's see. Sorry, oh my goodness, that glare is so bad. All right, so we'll look at them, and you know what? They seem to be kind of close enough. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's close enough. It gives me a starting point, and I think this will be a good way to do it. So what we'll do is real quick, I'll let you just see how I kind of do it. To me, there's really no right way or wrong way to do this. Even though I'm on pencil, I always have like a little cardstock behind here. Sometimes I do tend to pencil kind of voraciously, so I like to have that back there. Now, there is different ways to color. Sometimes I start dark and go to light. Sometimes I go light and go to dark. And in this case, that's kind of what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna kind of hit these. Oh, sorry, so I'm at 1023. So 1023, and I'm just gonna hit that kind of like that. Just the tips of them. And then that one I'm not gonna do because I do like the idea of an older berry and a newer berry. So I'll just hit that kind of like that. So it has the highlight there. Then I'm going to go to the next color, which is the 936. So that's the 936. Oh, I should have shown you that one. I'm sorry. So here's the 923. Hopefully you can see that. The next one is going to be 936. And then all I'm going to do is just kind of go over that, and I will hit the highlight part just a little bit, but I'll do it just so slightly. And I may not even do them all. Like I might not do that one, but I'll hit those real light. And right now I'm not putting too much pressure. I'm just trying to lay down to get an idea. Are these going to work before I need to erase them? Then I'll go to the next color, which is the 1024. Hopefully you can see that. 1024, and that, oh, I should have given the names. That is the blue slate. Now on the blue slate, it's a little bit deeper color, so I am going to kind of go towards the back of this a little bit. And then I do kind of twist my pen. This is not a really big picture, or pencil. I don't twist it too much. But this one I'm going to just kind of scribble a little bit on there and just kind of get some color down. Now, granted, guys, I am nowhere a professional. I am just beginning. I'm just starting out. So go gentle, go easy on me if I'm not doing something right. Then the next color that I'll probably go with is the 208. And I don't know, it's all, for me, I don't know what the name is because it's all blacked out or it's all been scraped off, so I don't know. So the 208, oh my goodness gracious. So in this case, that is really dull. So I'm gonna have to sharpen. Sorry, I should have sharpened this beforehand. Okay, so I'll do that. Oh, and I think everybody uses this. It's the Doll 133. Works great on the softer pencils. It actually works well on all the pencils. Ew, and I just got dust all over everything. So hold on, let me get rid of all that. Okay, so let me get that out of the way. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna hit the sides a little bit, and I'm gonna kind of go gentle. I'm going to go a little bit on these back little berries or parts of the berries. They're not called berries. I forget what they're called. So I'll go kind of hit those a little bit there to the side. And then I will go up inside, around a little bit. Okay, so just super quick. That's kind of how I do it. Nothing too special. And this is the part that I always wonder, gosh, I hope this is going to work out. And here it is. I'm doing it on film, so I hope it works. I hope it works out. And then my last one is the 933, and that one's the violet blue. I must not use that often because the words are not rubbed off. All right, and then in this one, I will go along the top. I'll drag down just a little bit. And I just fill that in, these little back. This is going to drive me crazy not knowing what segments. Segments? Is that what they are? Segments? So I'll just do that. I'll just kind of hit that. Ooh, whoopsie. See, I kind of got a little heavy-handed there, but you know, oh well. It's just paper. We're having a good time. Hopefully not too stressed. Well, I got to be honest, I'm a little stressed because I'm doing this in front of people. And then what I do is I take my blender. Now this one is really getting tiny. I have a new one. I just haven't broke it out yet. So I will always clean it off. I always have like a little scratch piece of paper and I just kind of go like that. I always do that because how many pages have I messed up by not getting the color off? So many. And then I sit and cry and go, well, that's your fault. You know better. But sometimes we forget. So then what I do is I go in and then I know this is going to be, you know, I should just break out a new one. Hold on. So sorry. Let me just break out the new one. It'll make life so much easier for everybody if I just break open the new one. So lovely to hear a pencil sharpener. I'm so sorry. Okay. So we'll kind of brush that off a little bit. Okay. So we have a brand new one that we're good. So what I usually do is I kind of start in the middle because these colors are so dark that if I were to blend inward, I've found that it pulls the color into the light color, which is not bad if you're working on a big picture. But on something that's as tiny as this, I want to not lose my light shade. So I'll start from the inside and then I just kind of work my way out. And then I'm just going to put my little piece of paper here and I'll just go like that. And then I go to the next one. I work from the inside and I go out. I flip my pen or my pencil. I always say pen, sorry. I kind of do this. As each little one is done, I will flip. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then I'll flip it like I just do that. All right. Okay, so on these, they're a little darker and I want them to be a little darker. So I'm gonna smush them a little bit more. I'm okay with that color really getting in there and doing its thing. And then I'll go over here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we've got that kind of part done. And then that's all I do. I just start from the center. I work my way out. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Sometimes if you feel like, okay, the color's not moving super fast or it's moving harsh on you, you're okay. And then you just rinse and repeat. You just kind of keep going through everything. And let's see, yeah, I'm going to carry this down just a little bit because I'm getting further down. I want it to be dark. Though I don't want it to be dark too much over there yet. So I'm going to, and then I'll highlight here. Okay. So then I just kind of go over and blend it out just a little bit. Most of this is moved out and over, so I'm kind of in the good part. I'll take my little wand thing and just get rid of all my stuff. Then what I'll do is I'm going to take my 208. No, actually, I think I'm going to take the 933. Sorry, the 933. And I'm just going to kind of hit the tops just a little bit. I'm going to outline some of these so that they don't lose their definition. Because sometimes I find when I blend and I go over the black line, it kind of goes ghosty. I don't know what the word is for that, but it kind of does that. So I do that. Then I might just kind of hit it like that just a little bit. And that is kind of the way that I just do colors. I don't know if that's the right way, but it's one of the ways that I use, and I find it to be really easy for me. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know down in the chat box, what's your favorite way of picking colors? Like I said, I'll be doing a couple more videos here in a little bit with it. I do Color Cube. I've got a color book. Pinterest, I think, is a great place to get some ideas, but I would be curious to know, what do you do for your color choices? How do you pick a color? What are your favorite colors, combinations that you have? Anyway, for now, until next time, thank you so much, and bye-bye.